Hello, good evening. This is Ian King Live. I'm Sarah Hewson. Debenhams has today confirmed the news we reported on this programme yesterday. It will shut 50 stores, a third of its estate, and up from the 10 it previously announced. That means around 4,000 people may lose their jobs. The company booked a record loss of £492 million, mainly due to accounting write-downs, with underlying profits of £33 million. The firm hopes what it calls decisive action will mark a turning point as the shares rallied by 7% today, but after having fallen by 75% this year. The chief executive is Sergio Busho and is here with me. Hello, good evening to you. Mr. Busho, is this the last roll of the dice for Debenhams?
Well, I think what is important to remember is that Debenhams is a profitable company. I think you said it. We delivered £33 million worth of profit before tax. We generated...
That's a massive fall still.
Well, yes, we generated £160 million worth of EBITDA as well. So the very large number that you mentioned initially is a one-off charge. It is an accounting adjustment that basically doesn't have an impact on the cash flow of the company. So I think it's very important to remember that we are a solvent company and we intend to remain so.
A solvent company, but one that needs to make massive changes to remain so, and that means a third of stores to close, a third of your estate is to go. Are you confident that 50 stores is the final number? Because originally it was 10, now it's 50. Is that going to continue to rise?
Well, I think it's not a surprise that customers are shopping less in stores and more online. I think an interesting number is that 30 of our leases were actually signed before the internet existed. We therefore need to take decisive action. I think that we have a clear vision of the future of Debenhams. We think it's a company that needs to have about 100 stores in exciting shopping destinations. We want to have better stores, a better shopping experience. On the flip side, that means that we will need to close a number of stores. So over the next 5 years, not today, because most of our stores are still profitable, we will consider closing down stores. 50 stores is a third of our estate, but it's only 15% of our turnover and less than 8% of our profit.
But that is going to lead to job losses of around 4,000.
Well, we have 26,000 employees today, and my goal is to really protect as many jobs and as many stores as possible, and that's a promise I can do to my store staff. We will really focus on preserving the jobs in the company.
Your biggest shareholder, Mike Ashley, also the new owner of your rival House of Fraser. What are you expecting from him?
Well, Sports Direct is our largest shareholder and we're very thankful they invested in the company. They're also a commercial partner. We operate a number of stores with them and they have become one of our large competitors as well. I think that we have constructive relationships and we hope we can develop our commercial relationship.
How concerned are you, though, about suggestions he'll try and engineer Debenhams Collapse, he'll swoop in and we'll have House of Debenhams?
Well, I think that, he's said publicly that he's supportive of us and we are working, as I said, constructively on the commercial front.
Supportive of you as an independent or supportive of you as part of his group?
Well, that's a very good question. You should ask him.
We will indeed, if we can. The budget coming up on Monday. Philip Hammond has said he wants to do more to help the high street. What do you want to see from him? Well,
I'm very clear that I am responsible for making Debenhams successful. I'm not expecting the government to do that for me. What we're expecting from the government is that they will set a level playing field. Over the past year, we paid about £80 million worth of business rates. This is not a level playing field. Our London Oxford Street store paid £5 million. That's 20% up on last year. £5 million is the equivalent of 200 jobs.
So you want to cut in business rates to compete against your former employer, Amazon. Will that level the playing field for you?
What we want is the tax setup to be distributed, I would say, in a fair way between all the players in the market. That's what we're asking for.
Rescue package that you've announced today relies on the cooperation of your landlords. Have those discussions begun? Are you confident that you can deliver on those?
Well, we have some very constructive conversations. I think a great example is the store that we recently opened in Watford. It's an extension of the centre. It's a very exciting development. It's a great shopping destination. We have showcased in that store our new store format that is really aimed at making shopping social and exciting, and customers absolutely love it.
What makes you think that this restructuring and the new look stores that you're talking about can save Debenhams? Is there room on the high street for you, for House of Fraser, for John Lewis in this shrinking high street market?
Well, you know, I wouldn't have come from Amazon to Debenhams if I didn't really have confidence in the high street. I have confidence in the integration between bricks and mortar and digital. This is what our strategy is all about. Well, you know, we have, if you go to our Watford store, you'll see that we have an amazing fitting room with a click, try and buy service that makes click and collect so much more pleasant and more convenient for customers.
Sergio Boucher, thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.